He laughed that day, a sharp, careless sound that echoed across the company parking lot. The CEO of Titan Motors, Alex Grant, stood beside his sleek black BMW, eyes glinting with amusement as he watched the janitor, an older man named Samuel, pedal in on a rusty, squeaky bicycle. The thing looked like it belonged in a scrapyard, paint chipped, handlebars taped with duct tape, and chains that creaked louder than a door hinge. Employees around chuckled quietly, taking their cue from their boss. But what no one knew, not Alex, not his board members, not a soul in that massive corporation, was that Samuel's junk bike was about to shake the entire auto industry and change Alex's life forever. Samuel came to work before sunrise, like he always did. The world was quiet then, just the hum of distant engines, the glow of streetlights, and the soft clink of his tools in the janitor's closet. He wasn't just cleaning floors, he was thinking, calculating, dreaming. Beneath his faded blue uniform and tired eyes lived a mind that had once built machines in a small village workshop. Before life fell apart, before his workshop burned, before his wife got sick, before the bills piled up, he had been an inventor. But now, he swept floors for the same kind of company that had stolen his ideas decades ago. The only thing he had left was that old bicycle, except it wasn't just a bicycle anymore. Years ago, he had modified it, small, careful changes made at night, hidden from everyone. What looked like a tin water bottle strapped to the frame was actually part of a system he designed himself. It didn't run on gas or batteries. It ran on water, clean, simple water. People would laugh if he told them. So he never did. That morning, as Samuel parked his bike beside the CEO's BMW, a drop of water leaked from the small tank on the frame, catching the sunlight. It shimmered like a secret, then came the laugh. Alex's laugh. Still riding that piece of junk, Sam, the CEO said, adjusting his cufflinks. Maybe one day, when we release our new electric line, I'll get you something better. Samuel smiled faintly. That's kind of you, sir, but mine gets me where I need to go. Alex smirked. Sure, if it doesn't fall apart first. The other employees chuckled, and Alex turned, walking toward the building, but not before noticing something odd. Samuel wasn't pedaling hard. The bike moved smoothly, silently. Too smoothly. Almost gliding. Alex frowned but brushed it off. Later that week, Titan Motors hosted a grand investor meeting. The company's latest electric car prototype had failed again, the battery overheated, the performance wasn't good enough, and the board was nervous. Billions of dollars were at stake. Alex, under pressure, slammed his fist on the table. We need innovation, he said. Something groundbreaking, or we're finished. That's when fate intervened. When the meeting ended, Alex stormed outside for air. He found Samuel kneeling beside his bike, tinkering with the frame, humming softly. Steam drifted faintly from the exhaust pipe, not smoke, not fuel, but steam. Clear as glass. What's that? Alex asked, his curiosity finally overpowering his pride. Oh, just fixing a small valve, Samuel said, not looking up. The pressure needs balance when the reaction starts. Reaction? Alex repeated, stepping closer. Samuel hesitated. Then he smiled. Water splits into hydrogen and oxygen. Controlled right, it can power motion. Alex stared at him. You're telling me that thing runs on water? Samuel simply said, yes, sir. Always has. Alex thought he was joking until Samuel poured water from a bottle into the tank, turned a small switch, and the bike started humming softly. No noise, no smoke, just clean motion. The wheels turned with effortless grace. It glided down the parking lot as if the wind itself carried it. Alex's jaw dropped. For the first time, he didn't laugh. That night, Alex couldn't sleep. The image of that quiet, water-powered bike haunted him. He looked up hydrogen engines, fuel cells, renewable energy, everything. What Samuel had built wasn't just clever. It was revolutionary. If Titan Motors could replicate that technology, it could change the world. But there was a problem. Samuel wasn't a scientist with patents or funding. He was a janitor with nothing. The next morning, Alex called him into his office. Samuel, I want to see exactly how it works, Alex said. Samuel hesitated. You want to help? Yes, Alex replied. We could change the industry together. Samuel looked at him with quiet eyes. I've heard that before. Years ago, another company said the same thing. They stole my design and threw me out when I asked for credit. Alex's chest tightened. He'd done deals like that before, crushed small inventors for profit. But now, face to face with the man he'd mocked, he felt ashamed. Then let's do it right this time, Alex said softly. Your name first. Always. Samuel studied him for a long moment, then nodded. All right, Mr. Grant. But only if it's for the people, not just profit. That was the beginning of something neither of them could have imagined. Weeks passed. Samuel and Alex worked late into the nights in the Titan Motors lab, side by side. The janitor who once mopped the floors now sketched chemical equations on whiteboards. The CEO who once mocked him listened, learned, and stayed humble. The first prototype car powered entirely by water rolled out under their combined hands. Investors didn't believe it until they saw it run. The world went silent when Titan Motors announced it, a car powered by water. Zero emissions. Infinite potential. As Samuel stood on stage beside Alex as cameras flashed. For the first time, his name was on the product, the Grant Samuel water cell engine. The audience cheered. Alex looked at Samuel and whispered, "Thank you for forgiving me." Samuel smiled. "Thank you for seeing what others couldn't." Months later, the rusty old bike was placed in a glass case at the company's headquarters. A reminder of where it all began and a symbol of humility and genius. Alex often visited it late at night, remembering the moment he had laughed. It haunted him and humbled him because sometimes, the greatest innovations don't come from polished offices or shiny cars. They come from quiet men in dusty uniforms, riding rusty bikes powered by dreams and water, and the world will never laugh at that again.